Welcome to NonaX channel. Today, we're going to talk about eSport. What is actually eSport? Generally, the easiest definition of eSport is a competitive gaming at a professional level. Esport is simply the short name for electronic sports. Just like football player plays football together, esport player play computer games against each other. But it doesn't just take place inside living rooms between friends and family. Huge esport tournaments nowadays take place all over the world in big arenas with large crowds. Earliest known video games competition took place in 1972. In the summer of 1980s, an organization called Twin Galaxies helped to promote video games competition and publicize its records through publications such as the Guinness Book of World Records. The online video games began took place in the early 90s, benefited from the increasing of internet connectivity, especially PC games.
One of the most popular esport games is Counter-Strike Global Offensive. Based on our research, among Assassin students, 64% love CSGO and the others play Battlefield and FIFA Online. The reason why CSGO is popular because it is more realistic than Battlefield and FIFA Online. Besides that, CSGO has its own simplicity compared to Battlefield and FIFA Online. That is very ideal attraction for a subset of gamers who don't feel swayed by the mountains of features and fancy graphics of modern FPS games, but just something one more pure. Furthermore, CSGO has low technical requirements. For gamers who can't afford good enough computer to run something like Battlefield and FO, they still can play CSGO in their typical computer.
Esport, are they real sport or not? Based on our research, we decided esport are actually real sport. This statement will be proved by 3 points. The first point is, nowadays, real sport already have big fans as other real sport, such as football and hockey. As we can see, esport was followed by numerous spectators worldwide, and international sport competition could earn millions and reward the winner with a huge amount of money. As example, Dota 2 International Championship 2017, which was held in Germany, rewarded the first place winner $10 million per team. The second point is, esport has developed its own professional athletes. The athletes who take part in big competition are well trained in an academy to be able to compete in a professional esport competition. The third point, which is the strongest point, is esport will take part in Asian Games 2022. In that huge competition, esport is going to be a medal event, thus matching the status of other sport games, and it is going to be a competition for the national teams to earn medal in the Asian Games.
More than anything else, online games have brought players together, forging people with a shared interest into a community. Friendships can be developed in online games between people who would never have met. They will also polish their communication skills during gameplay because most of the time English is being used. In terms of real-life practical, the attitude, the cooperation and the communication skills polished from playing esports will help either workers or students in their daily life. As an example, during a meeting in a company, workers will be more tolerant in comparing their opinions and ideas between each other. Second example, presenting assignments in front of the class is something usual for university students. The communication skills obtained from playing esports will ease and give students confidence they need to do so and help them to have excellent marks for their assignment. There are many ways to encourage students to have interest in esports. However, we must consider the best way to gain their interest as students nowadays are extremely exposed to many social activities after school time. The most efficient way that we have figured out is by encouraging them within a controlled environment in an after-school club. This way will not only benefit students socially, but if there is such club, teachers could encourage students to explore the career possibilities which related to gaming, such as being a gaming journalist or a pro gamer. They could also teach students how to make video games through coding and designing. These ideas actually do not only encourage students to make esports just as their leisure time activity, thus they will have esports as their future ambition.